Starseeds, light workers, and those that are aching to step into divine purpose, this is your sign and this is your time. This is the energy forecast for February 2025, and it is all about change. As if we have not had enough already, we have been preparing for this. December for all of us was what the fuck with energy, things falling apart, doors slamming. January has been where did it go? It felt like the longest month of our lives, but yet it's over and how and what happened and what transpired and what did we go through. And it was a lot about that internal discovery for external reality shift. February is step in. We are feeling an urgency, especially starseed. So this is going to be very starseed oriented. If that is not your jam, this is not the video for you. Move along, friend, move along. We are transitioning. We are transmuting. We are becoming what we came here for. We know that we are in a sense of purpose. And there's a couple of major red flags in February that you're going to want to be aware of. And there is a couple of massive opportunities for transmutation or full reality shift in you. This month is about internal unity. I preach a lot about this. Preach is probably the word because I feel like I'm just like, get it together. But it is about deeper starseed activation, deeper truth, and the truth that's underneath all the fucking bullshit that is coming out in our social media right now. So before I get into anything, we're going to talk about galactic disclosure from the powers that be in the United States, if you know what I mean. So there's a lot of disclosure coming out, and we're seeing drones, we're seeing all these things, right? I just need to say this for you. This is a red flag. Yes, obviously, we are not the only creatures in our galaxy. That is a no-brainer. We are dumb as fuck. We do not love each other. We do not love ourselves enough in order to be responsible for this entire planet. I've been sharing a lot of this information in the Starseed Galactic Ambassadors events that we've been holding. And I'm going to be dropping some big ass bombs for you in the upcoming ones, but we'll get to that. The government. I don't think I'm supposed to say that word. I'm probably going to get shadow banned again because I've been getting a lot of that lately. But, anyways, I have to be very careful about what I say because the information that I'm about to bring forward, I'm going to hint to it all. But what I'm bringing forward, I'm actually getting like threats and warnings over. So please subscribe to this channel and help a girl stay public and send me all of your safety and all of the loving vibes as we navigate this insane timeline. So here's what I need to say, red flags, okay? There has always been energy here with us. There is energy everywhere, entities, galactic beings. And for all of a sudden, the people at B, we'll call them the rulers, to come out and say, yep, they're here. Ta-da. Finally, we can say this to you. They've always had an agenda. We know that they've always had an agenda. They have an absolute agenda of keeping humanity small, keeping us under this little blanket of doom and gloom. I'm going to be talking a lot about that in the upcoming event. Why all of a sudden would they be in our favor? They're not. So, what they're sharing with us is, yeah, in part what's going on, but they're also sharing with us hiddenly the secret agencies, we'll call it. I'm trying to really speak in code here, that are bringing this information forward because they also have that technology and they're still doing it to inundate us with fear. So, all of the things that we've been seeing, it's not the truth yet. It is absolutely not the truth. But those of us that were born this way, that we know we were born for divine purpose, that we have the ache of, I'm meant for something on this planet. What is it? For those of us that care enough about humanity as a collective because we love ourselves and we love each other, we are here to change the game. And February is when we tilt the scale. And if we don't do it right, we're looking at some bullshit, more of it in the media. But we actually have an opportunity right now to nip it in the ass and use our light to take over. And that is literally what February is about. It's an inside outside job, inside first, outside reality second. So I do talk a lot about heal your limiting beliefs. There's 5 steps to how we create reality individually and as a collective. In the quantum realm, the majority of thought creates the majority of outcome. So wherever we're putting our focus, if we're focusing on the doom and gloom, we're focusing on the lies, we're focusing on the fear, the frustration, then we are adding to that energy frequency. This is literally blinders on, focus on what you know to be, which is the truth, which is our power, which is what we're actually capable of doing. All focus needs to be there, and we need to be ignoring everything else, as in, I'm not taking your bait. I'm going to stand here in my power. This is February. If we do this right, we have an incredible opportunity to support the transmutation of all things involved, including the outcome for this planet and all things audit. So let's dive into what February is going to offer us and how to navigate these red flags, but how to navigate ourselves using the energy that's available for us. Okay. So the overall theme is going to be letting go of resistance. That is your whole mindset for February. Let go of resistance. Let go of doubt. Let go of self doubt. Let go of who am I to be a light in the world. Let go of red flags. Let go of toxic. Let go of self destruction. Let go of self sabotage. This is letting go of all resistance everywhere and opening our heart space, really, truly opening our heart space so that we can flourish in the energy that's available for us. February is going to be about the 12 universal laws, which I call the 12 principles. It is going to be about that flowing through us, with us, for us individually and collectively. This is not a timeline to go into your fluffy practices. So I'm going to say something real bold here, and I'm going to go, I've been live about this a few times, but here's a really bold statement. Fourth dimensional beings are still fourth dimensional awareness, consciousness, awakening is still holding us back. I have been known to be spicy. And the reason I'm spicy, and I have been called a bitch, I have been called all of these things. I just don't have a single fuck to give about holding you back. So I'm not going to sit here and falsify and love and light you and blow my Reiki energy at you. Been there, done that. And this is why I'm spicy. And this is the first bomb I'm going to drop for you. I was in 4D for a long time. I was a Reiki master, an energetic healer. I was a card tarot reader. I did breath work. I did all of these things, and they're all beautiful in their own time and place when used in internal awareness, right? They're powerful, powerful tools. However, if you are sitting here acting like coming together and holding fucking space for your trauma and holding space for your boo-hoo-aroo, holding space for all the shit you went through and not being focused on solution, just let's find it and share it and spread it. This is why I am known as a bitch, okay? Let's hold it. Let's hold space and hold each other and create loving, sovereign community. How is that changing the motherfucking world? It's not. And this is why I don't care anymore. You know why I don't care? Because I did that. I spent so much time there. And I know now, based on my teachings and what has been downloaded through me and what I do in this world and the book I've written, I understand that I drastically held my students back. I drastically misled them into false positivity, into the lies that they are telling themselves because they are too afraid to be completely unfiltered and fully authentic. I regret deeply. It brings me pain in my heart. And I'm not judging anyone for doing that because how could I judge when I did it myself? It just hurts my heart to see a bunch of fluffy, flower in your hair bullshit that is not getting you anywhere. It hurts my heart to hear you say, trust the universe when you are the motherfucking universe. Sorry for all the F bombs. I'm super passionate about this. It has recently been poured upon me about how judgy I am and how mean I am and how unkind and bitchy I am. And I'm here standing right now saying, not my problem. It's not my problem because I will not mislead my students. I will not mislead the Starseed family that I have connected with. I will not mislead myself. It is about owning your authentic self, whatever that is. And here's the second bomb. We have a big transition happening, okay? The Draco energy is what originated reptilian energy. Reptilian and Anunnaki came together and created humans. This is in my book. They created humans for a very stupid ass service. Okay. We were here to be slaves. They knew we'd evolve as everything evolves. Everything evolves. In the darkest of dark, there's still light. It is balance. In the darkest of dark, there is still those aching for unity. And that is the transformation that has taken place in the galactic councils. We have seen low vibrational entities shifting into this isn't right. How do we now support a creature, a planet, if you will, in liberation and in unity? And we're not doing a good job at coming into unity right now at all. And so as the evolution happens and we are tilting the scale into proving, you watching this video, me, we're proving that we can come into unity and that we're not going to hold each other back and that we're not going to use toxic vulnerability or toxic positivity, that we are literally going to say, I fucking see you and I love everything about you. Unleash it. Unleash it for me. Give me all of you. Be brave enough to stand here as a warrior of light, as a warrior of power, as a warrior of love, as a warrior of unity, and say, here we fucking go. Look at yourself, feel it. Nobody can heal it for you. Nobody can fix it for you. You have to figure out what's going on inside of you that's holding back your full authenticity. My authenticity is Draco. I am a hybrid of Draco and a hybrid of Anunnaki and a hybrid of Golden Light. These are the three pillars that I am created of. I've spent many lives as starseeds. I've understood it all. I was born in this world remembering all that I am, all of my lives, all of my experiences. And my mission here is to be the one who's taking the arrows, saying, go ahead and shoot. Go ahead and call me crazy. Tell me I need medication. Accuse me of being on drugs or accuse me of being a bitch. Go ahead, shoot, because I will stand here as a shield for those that are developing the courage to do the same thing. That is my role on this planet. So here I am. And I'm going to stand here and I'm going to unfold for you what's coming in February. This month is about letting go of the resistance and unfolding your authentic self. This month is about union between all four of your bodies, the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual body, bringing those into unity. How does your mental body talk to your physical body? Does it shame it? Does it beat it up? Does it put it down? How does your mental body or your physical body talk to your inner child, which is your emotional body? Are you doing the work? You have to understand this. This is about union between the four bodies. You have an opportunity with the energy available to master this, to master it. And it's so glorious when you do. You become a master manifester. And I know a lot of the world wants like money and the house and the car and all those things. That's 3D. Sure, you can have all of that. There's nothing wrong with it. You're here to experience being human, but you're more here to experience the unity of all things. And when you get unity in your four bodies, you have unity with prosperity. You have unity with love. You have unity with others, and your people find you. I walk my path alone, and I have been the villain in a lot of people's stories because I am so unfiltered and I'm going, no, thank you. I'm not interested in your fluff or your kumbaya or any of it. I am interested in creating permanent, sustainable, massive change on this planet. And I am not the only one. So I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out to look at yourself, and I'm calling out those who are ready to boldly stand here with me and take the arrows and deflect them and be like, not my problem. So we've got this big opportunity. The other piece of this is absolute union between you and your divine doer, divine creator. It is not about the fluffy, divine feminine, divine masculine. Erase that from your mind. That's a trap. Fourth dimensional consciousness is a trap. The reptilians, all of the things, I'm going to get so marked for this, whatever. All of the things want you staying in the fluffy attempts of discovering what it is to be female or male. That's not what it's about. It is about divine union. The divine creator is your divine feminine, and the divine doer is your divine masculine. This is all in my book. This is one of the 12 principles, the principles of divine essence. People call it the principle of divine gender, divine masculine, divine feminine. Why? Why? It's doer, creator, and you are both. You are absolutely both, and you need to know when to capitalize on each one of those energies. We're going to have full union of that. And then you're going to have full union with your galactic self. You're going to have full union with your galactic family, the connections that you are up there, the origins that you are flowing through you, creating divine galactic inspired action. This is about celebration, union, coming together. This is about us finding each other. This is about us holding hands in purpose. This is about us tipping the scale and saying, we're not playing your game and we're not taking your bait. Are you brave enough to do that? If you are, continue watching. If I've already triggered you, you probably have work to do. Okay. So sorry. It is what it is. And I am not going to filter myself. I've had the biggest realization over the last, I'd say, week. January was all about self discovery. And I realized like I'm still afraid of being someone's villain. And I've had sisters turn their back on me. I've had sisters betray me and try to steal my business. I've had sisters betray me and try to be me and copy my content. I've had sisters convince other sisters that I am a villain because I'm such a bitch. You know what? No. The acronym for bitch is a badass energy. Where did I have it? I wrote it down. Hold on. Ready for this? One of my beautiful students gave this to me. She was like, no, bitch is badass in total control of herself. I am in total control of myself. I do not put my power outside of myself. I am the full intentional creator of my reality. I have all of my desires met. I am sitting here on my fucking high horse throne because I did it. And I'm not better than you at all. I'm not better than anything. I am a fraction of you. You are a fraction of me. And so if I'm triggering you, I'm triggering a fraction of you, probably a piece of you that wants to come out but isn't brave enough. So I'm not going to filter and I'm not going to be oh so sweet. And I'm not going to be afraid of being your villain. I'm going to sit here and bring you the truth and I'm going to help you create change. So let's get into February. So we're going to start with the first full week of February. We've got February 1st through to we're going to go from Saturday the 1st all the way through to the 9th of February, which is Sunday. So a little over a week. Okay. We've got the overview of what it is. For those of you that don't know me, hi, my name's Diamond. Diamond, no. My last name's no for a fucking reason. I am a starseed. I am the sixth generation psychic in my family, the firstborn. I was born connected to all my galactic guides, never lost connection with them. I was born remembering all of my parallel, aka past, future lives. I can astral project, astral travel, remote view, and I will never do that and bring you falsified information that's going to inundate you in fear, like a lot of other fucking star seeds do out here. I'm going to come to you and I'm going to give you what you need to know in order to change your life, in order to change the outcome of humanity. So this has been my journey. Okay, let's dive in. So the beginning of the week, let's go. I use cards because it just picks up the pace for me because I'm a visual creature. All right, here we go. These are actually two cards that I just got for myself in my own reading. So this is kind of cool. All right. So the beginning of February. So we've got the 1st through to the 3rd is what I'm feeling. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we are going to be looking at exactly what I said. Are we creating union between our four bodies? Are we embracing our uniqueness? The wings. If you have wings, my logo used to be the wings. I've changed it to the word no now because I have no tolerance. It used to be wings for a reason. If you have wings, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is the Draco energy or the dragon energy. The dragon realm is the most beautiful realm. And it's so nurturing, so fierce, so powerful, so game changing. You're going to be feeling your wings. If you have them, we're going to learn how to use them. And I'm going to teach you how to do that in a couple of other lives that I do on YouTube. So you're going to be using your wings. You're going to be embracing all that you are, the essence that you are, the galactic essence that you are. Let's talk about Palladians for half a second. I talk about this on the Starseed series. Just go check that out. I won't waste your time here. There is a Starseed series. The very first one explodes on Palladians. So go check that out. It's going to trigger the fuck out of you. You're not going to like it, just so you know. But there it is. All right. So this is about coming into union with all that you are. We're going to be feeling massive propelling energy into the 12th. The 12th is the full moon. The full moon is a charging vibration. You are going to explode on the full moon. So let's get prepared and come into union with our four bodies. Separate your four bodies. What do they require? Are you loving them? Are you honoring them? Move forward. The other energy is what empire are you building? Okay. This is an incredible, beautiful card. Are you, I actually used this card on a student like a couple days ago. You might feel like a fish out of water because you're meant to be. You're going to evolve. You're going to ascend and understand how to be a part of two worlds, meaning the human world and the galactic world. This massive surge of owning your starseed energy. And it's going public, and people are like, oh, so it's time that we teach them the truth. It's time that we show humanity what a starseed is, because they're probably starseeds too. And they just don't know. They just think they're super weird with high anxiety, too empathetic, and they don't know their way. And they move from way too spicy to way too nice, and their hearts are too generous, and they get burned a lot. That's what happens with starseeds. So we're going to be feeling that energy, that merging, and it's looking at what empire are you building for yourself? As a collective, what empire are we building for ourselves? There's so many lessons I want to give you, but really look at how am I supporting the transmutation of humanity based on the fucking lecture I just gave you. All right, as we move through to 4, 5, 6, so this is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we are going to be moving into You're going to have one or two vibes, guys. Pay attention because as we're moving to this full moon, this surging and union is happening. This massive union is happening between Starseed Essence. So on the full moon, this is a private event, and I'm really selective about who joins it. And I will kick your ass out if you're anything like an asshole. You're not allowed to be there if you're going to be naysaying, whatever. But if you have wings, if you feel that you're Draco, if you're experiencing anything that I'm saying, the full moon, I'm holding a very VIP event that will be live on Zoom at 6:30 p.m. Diamond and Draco. I am channeling the Draco and their evolution and what they want us to know about why they created us and what the intention is to liberate us because they're taking care. They're like, all right, they're at this space. Let's start to liberate them. Let's support them with freedom. And that's what we came here for was this timeline, this experience. So I'm going to be channeling them on the full moon. Diamond.com, you can get the details. So, as we move through this, what we're going to be experiencing leading into it is this beautiful energy of what am I suspended on? Like these two cards together, look at this. So, this beautiful flower, this beautiful foundation with this itty bitty stalk of like, can I hold it together? The energy of, am I safe? Like, this is really great. I am feeling the beauty. I'm feeling the light. I'm feeling the passion. I'm feeling the sway. I'm in the flow. I'm loving this. There's nothing underneath. Is my foundation strong enough? So you're in one or two vibes this week. You want to pay attention to the story you're telling yourself. You are supported. You are 100% supported. So just asking for that direction, going into your internal compass and bringing that forward is going to help you move and navigate this energy as we move towards Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's going to be the 7th, 8th, 9th. Can't make this shit up. Literally, I just pulled this card. You cannot make this shit up. Hi. So where are you at? I hope to see you on the 12th. This is all about the union of this. We're going to feel it. I have been feeling it. I'm usually a couple of weeks ahead of everybody else because I get it wrong the first time for a reason. I have to understand how to navigate this energy so I can support you in the shortcuts. I've already experienced this so much so that this is a whole story, this tattoo. Anyways, it doesn't even matter. I'll share that another day. But so much so that people are recognizing, like, you just got this dragon vibe. So what's going on? So that union is happening. Oh, this is absolutely beautiful. What I'm hearing with this is so beautiful. This is how this card and the channeled information is coming through for me. As soon as I clicked on this, it was like, it is absolutely the thaw. So we've got from ugly duckling to swan, we've got frozen to the thaw. This is symbolic to the transmutation of you becoming fully unfiltered, becoming fully of like, here I am on display. Go ahead and judge. Go ahead and make me your villain. I don't care. That's the energy. That's what it is. It's so beautiful. It's so powerful. And it's so required for us to have the courage to stand here fully authentic. It takes courage to be here doing this and having all the naysayers and the mean comments and the go. I've had people tell me to go unlive myself. Like, I'm so sorry that I've triggered you so much. Oh my God. And I've had women turn their back on me and be like, you're too judgy. And I'm like, oh, really though? Am I? Interesting. Okay. So let's go into the 10th through to the 16th. Oh, you guys. Oh my God, I feel so much passion surging through me. This is good. Okay. Couple of different things. We are doing a very beautiful event every Tuesday called the Mystic Bundle. It starts on the 4th. It's someone in the Mystic Bundle is actually going to win a deck of my cards. So my cards are completely infused with galactic energy and starseed energy. And so I have so many decks and I just got some new ones. So I've never even used this deck that I'm using today. This is the first time. So except for that one deck, I have two going on. Anyways, so I am going to give away in the Mystic Bundle the most authentic starseed that shows up for it. So it's spiritual lessons. It is channeled spiritual lessons where we're going to look at our foundation and what have we actually built for ourselves and channel through the galactic on any restructuring that needs to be done with how we use our psyche or telepathy, channeling with cards. That's going to be the first session. So I'm giving someone one of the galactic decks that I have that's completely attuned. So stoked about that. But let's go back into the 10th through to the 16th. the energy. So let's start with it. Oh, this is so good. I have to flip them all over and look, you guys. Look, they're all the same colors. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. And then we've got this one at the end here. So let's dive in here. We've got the beginning of the week. We're kicking off this week with this here, this energy about we want to look at this is how I'm hearing this message is it fucking sucks being human, man. It's got its moments, right? It has its challenges. It has this whole human meat suit has all of these emotions and all of this fear and doubt and anxiousness. And so they really want you to start this week with looking at how far you've come, not how far you have to go. What I'm hearing specifically is you do not understand that you have crossed the finish line of challenge. So if you've been doing the work and you're ready to dive in, this is you crossing the finish line. Here she is. She knows, she sees the whole path. She's like, there it is. I'm good to go. I get to take my time on this beautiful stroll. Nothing needs to be forced. Nothing needs to be rushed. This is a journey. So it's like this shift in our perception that you're going to embody and own of across the finish line. Like, this is where I'm going now. And this is where it gets beautiful, you guys. This is your sign that you are about to really turn the page of challenge and anxiety and depression and struggle and all of the hardship of being human. So many star seeds we're like, oof, I made it. And you believed in yourself to do that. You did the work. You're here. And whether you've known you've done the work or not, I'm hearing for you. Congratulations. Okay. You are going to merge. You're going to have, as you go through this massive metamorphosis, if you allow it this week, you're here. You've done it. And now we're going to be stepping into a deeper sense of knowing, of inspired action, of connection, of telepathic conversation, of congregating, horrible word, I hate that word, but finding each other and coming into union, totally, completely vulnerable. And here I am. Like, not hiding who we are anymore and not pretending anymore, not trying to be spiritual. I hate the word spiritual because I think that society has destroyed it. It's not about these fluffy things. It is about like going through the mud and going through the battle and going through the dark and learning your power and learning your fierceness and learning how unstoppable you are, not how whimsical and sovereign you are, how motherfucking unstoppable you are. You are here to create beautiful change and you're here. You're going to have this amazing transformation this week if you let it. And I'm so excited to meet you. I'm so excited to see you. We've got on the 11th, the day before the full moon, we are going to be channeling the Andromeda energy. So I'm hosting an event that day at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So on the 11th, where we're going to have an activation meditation. It is beautiful. Those are so powerful. For those of you that have done this and you find this video, can you please share with the others that are watching this in the comments how powerful the meditations are? So show them that it's just not me talking, that they are actually transformative. So I'm calling out my star family right now to do that for us. So put it in the comments, please. So we're doing that on the 11th. And then on the 12th, we're having Diamond and Draco Day. So that is when we're going to be shifting into a completely different vibe. This vibe is all about heart centered. So we're starting with, okay, oh, I fucking made it. Then we're going into, holy shit, I'm about to transform and I don't even know what I am anymore, but here I go. And then we're going into, just absolute calm, knowing, trust, embodying connection and unity. This is going to be the most powerful. So the 12th, 13th, we're going to be feeling this right before Valentine's Day too, which is super fun. Although don't even get me started. I'm not even starting on that, what Valentine's Day actually is in regards to the star seeds, but it doesn't matter. It is a day. We're just going to use it as a day of love and connection and making out. It's going to be awesome. It's totally fine. Okay. So this is what we're doing. We're moving into that vibe. This is beautiful, transformative energy. And as we go through the weekend, we're going into union celebration. We're going into playful energy. We're going into, I'm not alone. We're going into the freedom and liberation that it is to be fully you. Let me tell you, nothing feels better than not faking it anymore. I don't fake it till I make it, and I don't have to pretend to be fluffy or sweet or nice. If you are not the right energy for me, no, thank you. Bye. Next. I don't waste my energy. I don't waste my time. And I take my energy so seriously because I'm standing here in front of a camera with many, many, many followers across my platforms that whatever I say, I don't want to mislead you like I used to do when I was holding women's circles or doing those events. I don't want to mislead you. I want you to stand beside me. I want you to stand in front of me. I want to pass you the torch that I've been holding for so long and it's like, go and step into purpose, light the path for others. This is the timeline. It's so freaking exciting. Oh, it's so good. Okay, let's go into the 17th through to the 23rd. Oh, that full moon is going to be amazing. That card even had a full moon on it, didn't it? Look at that. Yeah, I cannot wait for that Draco and Diamond event. That's going to be amazing. Okay, so 17th through to Monday through to the 23rd. Man, I feel so excited. Do you feel charged right now? I'm like, oh my, like I want to like get outside and be like, ah, so good. That's the dorky part of me. I'm such a dork. Okay, here we go. This week is short and sweet. I think it's going to go by really, really fast. I'm going to flip it all over and have a look at this. Oh my goodness. It is. Oh, where do I even start, you guys? All right. So, as we start the week, so 17th, 18th, beginning of the week, the onset of the week is about connection. It is about this, I feel like it's with our guides, right? So, in a non judgy way, I'm going to say this. When I look at these two characters, so we've got this beautiful, beautiful, like smiling individual here, and then we've got one that's in a wheelchair. And so, what I'm hearing between this is our guides looking at how do I support you in walking free? How do I support you in letting go of the shackles that have held you back? How do I support you in beautiful union, conversation, togetherness? So, this is from your galactic guides. We're going to be having a lot of beautiful liberation happen through us, a lot of telepathic conversation, especially if you're doing both events, the 11th and the 12th. The meditations are just going to shake you so hard, you're probably going to need to sleep for a day. But that's what I'm hearing how we're starting the week. And then as we navigate deeper into the week, like 1920, 21, it's about so the card actually says truth. I don't normally look at the words, but what I'm feeling and hearing with this is like everything that you've known. So look, imagine a crystal ball and you're looking into it. Everything that you have always known to be, you're going to have clarity on direction on how to attain that or receive that or build that or align with that or step into that purpose, step into that love, step into that freedom. You're going to get all the clarity that you require in your hand. You're going to know what you need to do, all of your truth. If you are standing in your authenticity, it's going to come beautifully flowing through you with absolute ease. More so, I'm hearing because she's wearing a nightgown, I'm hearing in your dreams. So we really want to pay attention to our dreams. 19, 20, 21, like really pay attention to your dreams and write them down, look them up. Then as we move into the weekend, what I'm hearing is rest and rejuvenation. Remember, I said you're going to need to sleep. That's probably you're going to be sleeping. So Saturday, Sunday, the 22nd, 23rd is all about integration. So, a beautiful message actually in all of this. We're going to go through timelines where we have big activation, crazy meditation, psychic phenomenons, amazing downloads, uploads, um, power, powerful experiences. And then we need to recalibrate our body. So, this frequency is happening on a cellular level. The universe is not outside of you. It's at the core of each one of your cells. I say this so much, like, get it figured out, guys. You are the universe. Every spark of light in every single one of your cells, that is expanding as we become more star energy. That's what the light body is more light than that dense limiting belief structure or dense matter that we are. And so you're going to feel this expansion happen. But as that happens and we go through all these amazing things, the physical body is like, could I just catch up, please? It takes a little bit of time to catch up. This is the law of rhythm or principle of rhythm, where we have this little pause and then we go back up again. So we're not going to feel a whole lot of activity in our meditations, but we are going to be required to rejuvenate and rest and rebuild and restructure. So this is going to be about programming your water for the highest vitality of your body. You're just going to hold your cup and the highest vitality. I am becoming the highest vitality that I am capable of becoming. Okay. So you're going to put that into your water, you're going to drink it, and then that is going to support your body in integrating this wisdom and this new vibration so that you can move with more ease. I have experienced a huge transformation in how my body responds. I I eat like a bird right now. My body does not require food the way it used to. It requires sunlight and it requires moonlight, but it doesn't require as much food. I like I'm like, "Oh, did I eat? I'm not even hungry." My body's like, "No, we've got this." And that was the big transformation that I went through with this. So I feel like a lot of us are going to be going through that as well. Okay, 24 through to the 28th. We've got the new moon on Thursday, the 27th. Let's have a look. That one went flying. Just popped right out of my hand. Okay, and then I want to get a little sneak peek at March. March. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, so we're going to begin the week. We're going to begin the week. So I'm going to, when you meet your galactic entities, energies, family, whatever you want to call them, your guides, your higher self, your galactic self, it can be a little bit alarming. Okay. So just like, let's be really real for a second. Okay. If all of a sudden you went to go out or walk into your bedroom and you open the bedroom and there is a very large creature that you have never actually seen with your eyes standing right there and you can smell it, you can hear it, and you can see it, you'd probably shit yourself. Like, probably shit yourself. It takes time to adapt the human brain survival operating mechanism in connection to your galactic energies. So you're going to see them as loving light beings. You're going to see them as all of these things because they're introducing themselves to you. And then you're going to see what they really look like. And if you are Draco, a combination of Draco, a hybrid of Draco, they're scary motherfuckers. Like the first time I met mine, which would have been when I lived in Costa Rica. So this is going back like a decade, half a decade, I don't know, in and around that. Um, I was like, what the like oh, is it's massive. Draco energy is like buildings tall, like many stories tall and dark and scary and dragon-like. And then the Andromeda, they have shown up in my book. I share a story about them showing up in my living room. They opened up a portal. My body went into paralyzation, like sleep paralysis, but I was totally awake. They landed in my living room, had a full conversation with me. I was like, oh, okay. And they did that for my well being because otherwise I would have been like running for the hills, let me tell you, because it's jarring. And so with this card, what I'm hearing is they're look at how she's tenderly touching this tiger. Okay. She's not afraid. So you are going to, through this, all this attunement that we're having, you're going to adapt yourself to be able to experience them in the physical. I experience mine in the physical to the point where there's boot marks on my floor. Like they're there. They're actually there. And so you're going to have these experiences, but it takes time for the inner child, for the survival operating mechanism within the ego self to trust this process. So you're going to feel the onset of either training for that, where you're going to start to experience the way they smell, the way they feel, the way they talk, their voice. They're you're going to know they're there. You're going to feel them. And if you're already where I'm at, you're going to be like, and you're going to connect with them physically. They don't like hugs, unfortunately, but it is what it is. As we move through the rest of the week towards that new moon, the new moon is about. So I'm going to show you this card, but this is not at all what I'm seeing on this card. I'm going to use my pen here to show you. So this card is about like obviously the low hanging fruit, gathering tools, all of those things. Yep, we're going to get that for sure. When I see triangles, okay, this means extensive downloads. And her three apples that she's holding, three in the Power 369, if you've read my book, The book's called No, You Are the Power 369. It's on the website. You can go find it. I talk a lot about this and how the Power 369 works. There's a galactic version of the Power 369 that is in my upcoming book, which won't be coming out till probably fall. Still working on it. But this three is about understanding your new beginning. So as you move into dimensional, as you ascend into dimensional consciousness, from third dimensional consciousness to fourth dimensional consciousness to fifth to sixth, seventh, to eighth, you almost start at the bottom again and you have to undo everything you think you know. You have to undo everything you think you believe. And you have to become very adaptable because you're going to get a different bird's eye view of it and you're going to get a different lesson with it. You're going to have this ascension coming up and you're going to have that through the connections that you have. So this is about expanding your knowing, your wisdom, the universe that you are, and your gifts that come with that. And as we move into the end of the month, which is the new moon and the 28th, so 27, 28, Thursday, Friday, courage. This is about you're going to have exactly what I'm saying, this leveling up, and you're going to be like, do I even know what's going on? Like, am I going crazy? It is totally normal to ask yourself if you're going crazy, by the way, when you get into this journey. I do it all the time. I'm like, I have either completely lost my mind or this is actually happening. And the way I know I'm not losing my mind is you. You and I are going through this together. I have almost 70,000 followers across the board that are going through the same thing. And so, no, I'm not crazy. You may think I am if you're small minded or narrow minded, but that's not my problem. So we're going to go through that, like, what's happening? But I'm also hearing like really trusting what's coming. So let's look at what's coming for March. I pulled out two cards for March because that's a like, oh, I missed something on this. Oh, I'm getting the biggest download. Holy shit. I'm getting a download while I'm recording. This is not cool. Are you fucking, oh, wow. Okay. Look at this. I feel like I'm being so extra and theatrical right now. I'm so sorry that I'm such a dork. I just get so freaking excited about this. Oh my God. Okay. Look at this. Can you see that? So if you've been in my groups, guys, if you have been in my groups and you know what this means, hit a fucking dragon in the comments for me because I got to know I'm not alone on this. And there's so many of us in the Starseed group that have had this experience. So there's many layers to the Draco. Dragons are one of them, as well as sea dragons are one of them. And there has been a lot of conversation about when the galactic energies, including the dragons in the depths of the ocean, are going to surface. This is why we need courage because we are moving into like, oh God, here we go. It's going to be all over social media and they're going to try and scare us with this. They're the most loving, nurturing, protective creatures ever, anything connected into the dragon energy. And so I feel like social media, TikTok is going to blow up with like videos and snapshots of like, what is this? What is this? What is this? Don't take the bait of fear. That's what they want you to do. And so, just a side note, want to download, want to know something? The whole propaganda of shutting down TikTok was a plan to make you get your ass back on it and pay attention to it so that they could use it to showcase all of the things that are going on so that you'll take the bait of fear. It was a ploy. It was a plan. It was an agenda to be like, we'll just fear of missing out. We'll just take it away. They're all going to go over this other side. They're all going to get scattered because they make their money, whatever. Everybody's going to be like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. And then they'll come slamming back together when we go, psych, haha, joking. And they'll come slamming back together and go back to the way it was. But then they're really going to invest and really use it and be like, yeah, we're back. So they did that to get more people aware of TikTok, to get more people on TikTok, because humans are so unbelievably dumb that we will post these, oh my God, what is it? And we'll immediately go into fear. And then they can control it and they can bait us into fear. That is survival energy. We're not doing that anymore. We're moving into thriving energy. We're not moving into, oh, my daddy hurt me once upon a time. We're not doing that anymore. We've all had it. Yeah, it sucked ass. We've all had abusers. We've all had challenges. We've all struggled with money. We've all struggled with self identity. We have all gone through the gutter and we're not playing that game anymore at all. So It is not about the fluffy shit anymore. If you really truly want to be a part of things, have I lectured you enough? I really need to calm down, right? I'm really passionate. I'm just like, this is the time to fucking let your lady balls drop or grab your balls back. Like, I don't fucking know. Like, come on. We need to be brave right now. We need to not be in all the other stuff. I'll stop talking. Let's go into March's energy. I'm so sorry. I get really passionate. March, ready? I'm so fucking extra today. See me being like, like this is just really, this is what I came here for. I have been waiting for this moment my whole life. This is far better than Disneyland could ever be. Here we go. Look at this. So we've got this card is breakthrough, taking flight. This card is, wouldn't that be great if just a unicorn showed up? Like, I mean, if we have dragons, this could happen. I don't know. All I'm hearing is like, take flight. This is about taking flight in your uniqueness, given no fucks to give. Welcome to the team of no fucks to give. Along with awakening, along with as above, so below, equal matching, endless downloads, liberating ourselves from the energy in the blanket that has been upon us for so long. I'm so excited. Oh my God. Okay. That's that. I feel like I need to be like end scene because I got way too excited and way too passionate about this. Way too fuck that. I am just really, really excited because I know in everything that I am, the little girl that was put through hell and back, let me tell you, like she came here for this and she knew she came here for this. And she's had some hardships. Like it took her a while to arrive, like really in her true self. I know since I was a little girl that this is what I came for. So this is it. There we go. This is the beginning. Like, bring it. It's going to be so good. Okay. I'm totally going to stop talking now. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me for this long. This is the timeline. Hit me in the comments. Are you ready to do this? Are you ready to be authentic? Are you ready to drop the fluff? Are you ready to just stand here so fucking bold that you intimidate the hell out of people? Are you brave enough to be the villain in someone's story like I am? Hopefully that doesn't happen to you. It's not fun. It is not fun. But anyways, it is what it is. But this is it. So if you're Draco, a dragon in the comments, please hit diamond.com, join us. This is going to be incredible, incredible, amazing opportunities for us to come together. I'm not alone. I'm not crazy. So good. But we're getting powerful meditations and I'm channeling powerful. I will not channel the Galactic Federation of Light. Go check out the Starseed video on why the very first one, like not doing it, not on my agenda, not on my watch. I will not communicate with Palladian. I'm not going to do it. So go check out that video, hit the website for the Galactic Ambassadors on the 11th and the Diamond and Draco energy on the 12th, which is the full moon. Super powerful. And then the Mystic Bundle. And if you join that, you're going to get entered into win one of my decks. I'm looking over here because it's over here. One of my galactic decks. It's not a galactic deck. It's a deck I used for galactic energy. So, okay, totally done. I love you. Until I see you next time, go look in the mirror and find a million reasons to say thank you. I love you.